Hi, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. I don't know if it's for you. But I have been recording a lot of videos, but none of them I haven't posted any of them, to be completely honest. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's just I'm lazy. I'm very lazy when it comes to these kinds of things because I know you have to put time to it. And it's not that I don't want to put time to it. I'm lazy. So that filler word so it's quite annoying. So today I don't know the topic of what I'm gonna discuss. I guess this must uh, this will be mainly just a little get to know me before I if I decide to upload this. I'm not doing this for any reason rather than just their videos for myself, basically, so I can look back to and just see where I'm at or where I was at in life. So I want to talk about something that brings joy to me. Well, not joy, but that brings a lot of passion. I don't know. That I just love talking about it. So, sorry, I'm just in coffee. Yeah. So something that I've been doing for a while now. Just a little bit of background information. I started writing when I was around the age of, I would like to say around the age of 8. Of course, never like really, it was mainly just stories that I would write about my life. Thinking about it, I've been writing about my life for quite a while now. It was just in different font, in different mindsets, ages. I remember once, so my reasoning behind moving to the United States wasn't because we wanted to. I had, guess you will, well, you already know this, but it's a good little refresher. Guess be nice. So I used to live in Mexicali, that is in Mexico. So I used to live there. If you can't tell, um, that's not where I was born. That's where I was raised from between the ages of, I would like to say, between 3 and 7. Um, I was raised there my childhood, my infant years, and we didn't have a house of our own. We used to live with my dad's stepdad. It was a very beautiful house, very big, and we had one room for us, all four of us: my mom, my dad, my brother, my little brother, and I. And it was pretty fun childhood. Well, I wouldn't say pretty fun. It was just very I would like to say normal. It was a very normal childhood. I had friends. I got along pretty well with family members. Of course, now thinking about these things, I wasn't really allowed to play inside the house. Like, for example, in the living room, if family members were there. If I wanted to play, it had to be inside the room that was just for us, or when they weren't there. So basically in the morning. And that kind of, I can't get ahead of myself. So I also don't want to get too deep into businesses that don't have to do anything with me. It's mainly just between my mom and my dad's family. Just not liking her a lot because she has strong opinions. I think that's where I get it from. The only difference is that she's very emotion driven, very passionate about the things that she talks about. So what's the point of this video? The point is that I wish to make videos, small videos, not really long videos, but that would be lying to myself because I ramble on a lot. So small videos on just speaking about things, about just hobbies, where I'm at in life, just so when later on, if I ever decide to look back on them, I could be like, oh, I've come afar. I've come a long way, which I have, to be completely honest, from what I was 2 years to now. It's just amazing. It's beautiful, and I owe it all to God, to myself, and to the people that I've met along the way. Because I've met beautiful and wonderful people along the way that have just kind of given me the motivation that I didn't know that I needed. And those, I don't know. I could speak about these people quite a lot. So, a hobby of mine that I started being more constant on has been journaling. Oh my goodness. I never knew about journaling. I knew about writing, like kind of like diary entries when I was younger. Um, I started doing diary entries due to Dork Diaries and Diary of the Wimpy Kid. So that was around the age of 8 and 9. Until I started even making little drawings just so it could resemble. And I was hoping that someday I could post or publish my diary entries and become famous like they did. It was a pretty funny and enjoyable, I guess you could say, dream or hope. But then as I got older, I just started writing letters for myself, which is like, oh, dear Natalie, or hello Natalie. It's, let's say it's May 5th of 2022, stuff like that. I had a lot of journals of just me explaining how I felt at the moment, what I was going through, just different types of things that I wanted to share with my future self. I also kind of kept it like a record kind of thing because I used to struggle a lot with, I guess, meaning of life when I was very young. Sometimes can't believe it that a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old was just questioning themselves about the true meaning of life and why I was here if I'm just living a normal life. What was the purpose of just being put on this earth if I'm not gonna do anything special? And she was a tough kid, like, and but as I got older, like I said, I just started writing letters to myself. I had blue journals, not journals, blue notebooks, where I would try to write every day. And unfortunately, 14-year-old me threw them away because she got cringed out, she got embarrassed, and she also got scared that my mom would find them. Even though she can't read English, she still got scared. So that's kind of sad, but it happens. I had a lot of writings in that blue notebook. So as I was saying, until I would like to say around the age of 15. So 14-year-old me threw away those blue notebooks. 15-year-old me thought it was safer if I started writing on my computer. That way, no one's gonna check my computer. It's just gonna be there. So I started writing on my computer daily as well. But again, 15-year-old me got scared that her mom would find out, or the school, because I used to write on my school Gmail. Oh my goodness. So a lot of writings as well got lost, but I do remember many of the entries that I made until I think 15-year-old me, well, a friend of hers or herself, I'm not sure, a friend of hers back then, found a website where you could write future letters to yourself. So I've been doing that since I would like to say 14. It was between 14 or 15. Now I'm now 18. So I've been doing that for 4 years or more. I don't know. I need to check. But yeah, that was 15-year-old me. Then 16-year-old me. 16-year-old me didn't write a lot. She wasn't. She was going through a really hard time, really rough time, until 17-year-old me decided to, really start becoming consistent on grading. Like I said, I've been grading my whole life. I just never been like the type to be really consistent as in, oh, every single day I'm gonna grade, I'm gonna make journal entries, until this is not my first journal, my journal book, whatever you call it. I had another one, and it is in my room unfinished, until last year I decided I was gonna start from scratch and really focus on being consistent. So I'm not gonna share with you, at least not yet, to what I've been writing about, but I started this journal on November 23, 2024, last year, and I'm almost done with it. I am very happy. This is the pages are left, and this is all I've written since then. So November, I don't count November because it was almost the last day. So December, January, February, March, April, May, half a year. I've been writing for half a year, constantly. Of course, a few days I didn't write, but I tried to keep on writing through my computer. So, and they're there. That's the thing. They're there and on my account, not the school's account. So, I feel pretty happy, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what I will write about. But yeah, that's a little bit of background information on me. The basics. I mean, I'm 18. You already know it's my birthday, but I will say it for the sake of the video. December 21st, 2006. I lived in Mexicali, like I said, for about between the ages of between 2 to 3 to 7. Moved here to the United States. I am currently enrolled at a community college. I didn't go to a university or transfer to outside of where I live. You already know the reasons, and I just don't want to make this video too long, because then my phone will not be able to transfer it to a computer. It takes a long time to transfer a video to a computer. As you can see, I have little bit of videos on my account because of school, and it was a very tedious thing to do. But yeah, so this is my main journal, and this is my other journal that is used for other things that I will make a video of just going into depth with my journals, the reasoning behind why I write or have continued to write, because I've been writing since I was very little. So we'll see what happens, but that is my little entry, just a little bit of where I'm at and what I'm doing. I hope you're having a beautiful day, morning, or evening, and for those that are not Natalie or me, I still hope you guys are doing good, and that I guess you find my videos okay. I'm not a person that's very extroverted or someone with a lot of energy when speaking. I'm very mellow, very neutral. So don't expect me to be releasing dopamine into your little brains. So that is all. Thank you.